Good morning, folks. Let's go tie some jig today. Let's make these people happy today because I have a request in my Facebook. She wants to know if I can tie a bluegill jig here, and this is going to be really killer jig here for this guy because I want to use new materials here in my camera here. This is a new chenille here, and this is the body I want to use for this bluegill jig over here. So let's go start, guys. If you can see here in my vise, this is a really small jig. This is a 132 seconds. You can see it's black and a little bit brown and gold color there. This is a killer color here. It's really a small side hook here, and it's gonna make me a little bit hard to do it because the body that I want to tie for this bluegill jig is really way too small. So let's go start, guys. So I put some glue in there. So I want to start with my mano here. I want to use mano for this jig here. So I want to start behind the head and just go back to the hook point here, and then stop right there and just take this off. Okay, I want to use two colors for this small jig here. So I want to use a fibers for hackle feathers here. This is a brown color. Bluegill seems to like brown and black in my opinion. So I took some fibers here, right here. And I want to use this color, and I want to use this black hackle feathers here. If you can see, I took some of fibers there. So first material I want to tie is going to be this brown color fibers here. And I really don't want it way too long because this guy here, man, is really a small guy here. So I just cut this off a little bit and just put on top. Just tie him up and bring your thread all the way back to the hook point, and then come back. You can see this. Just trying to split the hairs around the hook shank a little bit. Okay. In the end of the video, you will see how small this little guy is. Okay, so now I want to use a little bit, couple fibers, maybe 10 12 pieces, the small little fibers here, and I want it and this to be the same size as the one I have there. So what you do, cut this off here, just put in top, you just cut it off, and then just tie them up really nicely. Go back to the hook point, that should be enough right there, and then come back. So what do you have here? You have black and brown color here. You can see, just trying to match the head a little bit. Okay, so now for the flashing, to match the head, to match the body, I want to use this black crystal flash. So I have two pieces here, guys. Let's go put this on top. I really don't want way too much flashing because the legs of the body for this jig has got a lot of action here, and especially the collar for the body. Just tie them up and go back to the hook point. Just flip them at the other side. Just cut a little bit past the tail. So you have 3 or 4 pieces the black crystal flash on top there. So now here is the thing, guys. I want to use a piece of line here, a piece of mano here. You can see right there. So I want to tie this in the body here. Why is that? Because I want this line to tie the body there. Okay, to tie the whole body. I want to show you step by step here, guys. Just tie them halfway from here to here and leave it here because this is going to be for the body, the jig. Okay, now let's put some glue there, folks. Put some little bit glue into the body. Okay, and I want to show you, go easy here because when I turn this jig side up, it's going to be hard to do the body here, and I'll show you a few seconds. So for the body, I want to use this a brand new material here. This is a black pear medium fine chenille here, size 0. Okay, this is way too small. But the only like that thing is because it got a nice little sparkle here, guys. You can see here in the camera here. You see that it's got like peacock color with black and a little bit pure color. So that's what I want to use. It's way too small. Look how small the piece is. So what do you do, guys? Okay, I wanted to put it right there in top. Okay, so make sure you make a nice tight wraps. Okay, so now I can use my rotized bias here. But remember, you have a piece of line there. So what do you do? After you do 1-3 wraps here, yes, make sure you don't wrap the line after the body there, the fishing line, the mano there. Just put in the middle there and just go back. Well, I think it's more easy to make that wraps with my hand, so I don't wrap this line here. So what you do, just wrap them up, okay, all the way. If you notice, I took some wraps back to the hook point, and now I'm coming back to the head. Okay, let's go take the line off, just like that, and make a cross, and just tie this up. Make it 1-2 wraps, and then another cross, 2 wraps, and just cut this off, right? So the body is on there, okay? So if you can see, the line is still here. If you can see that camera there, almost halfway between the hook of the point and the head, almost halfway. So what is this for? It's simple and easy. I want to turn this size up like this, okay? Make a wrap, leave my thread there, stops up like that. So I want to use for the body here to make these people happy, and me and you guys too. So you can buy this material in eBay. This is a body that I want to use for the bluegill jig. Okay, this is 60 milligrams here, like 20 milligrams here. You can see that in camera there. There's a whole bunch of little bodies here. You see that, like a spider, little body here with legs and everything. So what do you do here? So I have a piece here. You can see that in camera there, right there, right? What do you do there? Okay, first of all, if you can see in the body here, it's got little spots here and here. So what you do here, you want to put this here, okay? But before you put it, you want to put the line into the body here, okay, like that. And then what do you do? So let's put that line first. I know it's gonna be a little bit hard because that little hole there is way too small. Okay, so I put that hole into the body there. Okay, so let's go tie this up. So I put it one side here. Okay, I put in one hole, and you have to do the second hole into the left and put that line in the other hole. So what's gonna do this when it's really hard to see because that little hole is way too small here. Okay, so I want to take that easy here, just trying to find the piece of tip of that line here. It's not easy, but the same way this jig here, my friends, this is gonna be a killer jig because I fished this a lot of times. So let me tell you this, guys. All right, I think I got it. Yes. So I put the line in the 2 holes here. What do you do now? You put that body into the jig in the position there. Okay. Just making sure it's the right way, and it is a right there in the spot that you want it. And that's it. And then you can see there, you have to tie that up. And what do? Now you can pass the line behind the body and go to the leg once again and make sure you really tie that really good, because if not, it's gonna go away. It's gonna be loose, and you don't want that when you're fishing, right? So what do? You bring your line, you thread there, whatever you use it, you thread, or whatever you use, and just make a nice wraps there and make it cross like it's like you tying a chenille there. And then just make a nice tight wrap and take this line off. The line, you just make a couple wraps there and you have the body. Look at that. This jig here, my friends, if you find this body here, make you sure that you tie that really good. I'll show you in a few seconds when I take this off. So what do you do here? Make a nice wraps there. Have two. Make sure you don't tie those legs there. You got 4 here. That should be plenty enough because I want to put some glue there, folks. Take my scissors here and cut this off right there. What do you do now? Just put some glue into the body and the wraps there, and you're done. This is the beauty of this jig here. This jig here, my friend. Look at this body down here, right there. Just look like a spider jig here, but this jig here, guys, is a killer jig. If you have a big bluegills in the lake, if you're targeting for bluegills, this is the way to go. Check this out. This guy here, my folks, is a killer bluegill jig here, my friend, because the legs make the bluegills go nuts, because looks like a real right there. Looks like a real spider, like a real little thing that fall off in a tree, because that's what the bluegills looking for, something to drop in the water. So what do you do with this guy here? So first of all, you want to do is, I always use a bobber here for this guy here. So I use a bobber. Just move your bobber a little bit and let those legs work its own self. And this material here and the crystal flash is a killer. These legs make that thing crazy with those guys there, because I like the body. Look how shiny it is, and really small, my friend. You will suck anything this, even crappies, it will hit this. I hope you guys like the video. Let me know what you guys think about this beautiful bluegill jig. Don't forget to make thumbs up for more videos. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.